The Rothenburg night watchman is coming. There he is.
It's the widest lane in town. When you look back, you can see lots of big houses right and left. The rich and noble people like to live here, in that street, and around the market square. They were called patricians. The rich and noble families. And the biggest privately owned building in the whole city. It's right opposite. It's that green one. And there's something special. Next to the entrance, there are these chains with a handle. These were the doorbells, like people used to have them long ago. If one pulls them, the bells inside ring. But not anymore, 'cause everybody tries. And the people who live there, they don't like them. They fix them. Interesting detail is, those who own the house and live inside are descendants of the nobility, which moved in more than 300 years ago, in 1660. And they're still in there. Not the same people, but the same family, which is really amazing. And there's something else very typical, very obvious. All the big houses have, like they have. I mean the wide gate. It had to be so wide that a carriage could drive into the courtyard. Imagine a big courtyard behind a big house. People got a barn and a stable, animals and vegetables. A city in the old days was like a big village. Sure, it didn't look like one. It was much bigger, walled and fortified. But it smelled like one. And even worse, because there was a tannery and a skinnery in town. The stench coming from there was really outstanding. And the streets were out of dirt, no cobblestones. The animals were in the streets in the daytime. Thousands of poultry doing their part everywhere. And the people were throwing it out of the window. Everything.
Here we are, we're following the night watchman down the streets of Rothenburg.
The whole construction. And there's something else special. Once we walk through, you will see that in the first big door coming out is a small door cut into the big. They called it a manhole. Because when the gatekeepers opened, the hole was just big enough for one man to fit through. That's why manhole. It was in every city on every gate. Always for the same use. It was for residents who made a certain kind of mistake. Guess which? That's right. Out too late, missing curfew. It was last chance for latecomers getting in. You know, it was too dangerous to open a big gate at night. Why should a whole city get in danger for a late? Not soldiers, but mercenaries. The only thing they wanted was plunder and steal. Take all our goods and things, our wives and daughters, and our belief, and we should let them in. No way. These were brave people, and the town fathers of Rothenburg decided that it's better to stand up and fight and hold the city. And we dared to, and I have to tell you, that didn't work. There were simply too many of them. And as weak as they were, they got this big cannons. Once they realized that we won't let them in, they were shooting from a distance against our walls. And we were shooting back on them once they were close enough. But on the third day of the attack, we ran out of gunpowder. There were just a few barrels of gunpowder left, all stored in the powder tower, which was one of these towers along the wall, a part of the bunker, and a pitch-dark room inside, like towers usually are. And then something very stupid happened. It's hard to talk about it. One of our own people made this huge mistake. It was one of the detectives. He was told to go and check out how much gunpowder we still had. And he did that. But with a torchlight. Maybe he forgot just for a tiny moment what kind of tower it was. Or maybe he was so nervous, or so drunk, or a little bit of all. You know, later on, we couldn't ask him what the hell he had done. But the result was impressive. He blew it up. There were some heavy explosions, a gap in the wall, right where the main attack was. Now we surrendered immediately. Hoping for mercy, we opened the gates and they came. But there was no mercy. We had killed more than 300 of them. During the attack, while we had lost just 2 people so far. One was the guy with the torch. The other one was standing too close. A craftsman and a nobleman died in this moment.
Moonlight at night. Looks like we got a little wine fest going on in Rothenburg. You can see everybody here is drinking wine. It's pretty active. St. Jacob's Lake. catching the early morning bells. I think it's St. Joseph. Whatever that church's name, I can't remember. garden palings. With its wishing well and its blue sheep and its roses and birdhouse.
And Stanley, what kind of beer is this?
Export.
Huh?
Export.
And 2 exports.
I was gonna warn you, it's not very good.
2 ist Spaghetti Milanese mit dem Arschnitzel.
We're at the Golden Ornuva in Eppelheim. This is where the dinosaurs usually meet. Now the dinosaurs are all retired military that stayed in Germany, okay? And this is Eppelheim right here, and this back here is the Strassenbahn, the Eppelheimer Strasse. This is the end of the line, and where Diane used to live in Eppelheim was about 2 blocks back that way. Export.
Klein?
Yes.
Groß.
Bundesrose?
Große.
And here you can have this. Thank you very much.
You got the big and Greg got the small.
Is this big?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, Rothenburg was chilly.
What?
Rothenburg was chilly.
And they had 3 semis full of debris. And his father was driving one of them.
Restaurant, outdoor restaurant we ate at back in 2012.
Yeah, me and Donna used to come here.
Had our picture taken
Brunch,
here. and all
breakfast.
this.
Always Donna. We stopped. Called her up and got her sister on the phone. Heart attack. Well, this is a flank steak with an artichoke puree and a nice steak sauce and grilled vegetables and fried polenta.
And what's the German name for that?
For what?
Your dish.
Flank steak.
Fatty.
Chicken salad, and the German name is chicken salad.
Okay. There's no other way to say this. It looks like pizza. It's sort of like pizza. The Germans call it Flammkuchen, and there's different types. Okay. All right. So here we are, still in Johannesburg.